So you might have seen that recently we tackled a DIY project in replacing our kitchen sink that was like a 25 on a 1 to 10 scale of difficulty level for us. Oh, well.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Since we are not like the most handy people, but thankfully there are a lot of projects that we have done in and around the RV that have made a huge difference, that have actually been really super simple. Pretty much anybody can do these. So in this video, we're gonna give you 10 things that anybody with any sort of skill level can do that can make a huge difference in your RV. First things first, the majority of RVs come with really, really ugly window valances, window boxes, things like that. They're actually really, really easy to remove. In fact, in our first RV, we were really intimidated because we're like, we don't know what to do. And we actually tried to like just paint the fabric, and that was just a disaster.
I don't see anything, but this is interesting. This is gonna be...
Maybe take off those bottom screws, and then after you take off those bottom screws, we can get some enlightenment.
The screws under here.
That one. So now we have to take the couch out. So we learned you can actually remove them. It's not that difficult. They're usually just held in with some screws. You can unscrew them and do something different.
So now we should just be able to unscrew this bottom screw, and it should come down.
Let's see if it just magically comes down. Oh.
Okay, there's one side.
What just happened?
Oh.
Hold on. What does this side look like? Can you tell what was going on there?
Let's see.
I hear stuff cracking. Oh.
There.
So what we did are these roller shades from Home Depot. They're cut to fit. They're really super easy to install, and they actually look really, really nice.
And they don't clank around when you're driving.
They don't, well, but you can also put them up too.
Yeah.
All right, so the number 2 thing that is super easy to do is peel and stick wallpaper. And so like this wall and this whole slide on this side, that's what we did, was just the peel and stick wallpaper. And so not only is it easy to install, it's also really easy to change out later. So if a couple years down the road, you decide maybe you don't like that, it's really easy to change it out for something else. Our new barnwood look. Peel and stick wallpaper, people. Love it. And then it's like can really bring pops of color. So like we also did that in our bedroom area to just really bring out some color in the bedroom and with the colors that are in the bedding and things like that as well. So the next thing that's really easy and anybody can do it is actually peel and stick Backsplash. So this is like readily available in almost any home improvement store, and I've actually seen it also like at the Dollar Tree. But what we did here is, this actually used to be really ugly, like mirrored backing. This is like
I can't see anything.
Pull the back here too.
This peel and stick Backsplash, we put it up in the kitchen area. Now, I'm also contemplating doing some peel and stick in the bathroom. We don't have any of that in there yet, but we did in our old RV. I really liked the way that it looked. So you'll have to let me know in the comments if maybe you've done that in your bathroom, how that you liked it, what you used. Definitely would love to know more about that. But this is a really easy DIY that can make a huge difference. All right, so the next really easy DIY project that we have done, it's not the sink. The sink was difficult, but the actual faucet. So we actually put this faucet on the old sink first before that we decided to replace the sink. We kept the faucet. This faucet that our friends actually at Valterra sent us. So we went with the matte black. I haven't even seen this thing yet.
Well, let's see if she'll fit. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. We didn't think about that. Oh, barely.
Because this will sit.
Might.
It'll sit, like this
Down?
will sit down like with this.
Oh, yeah. It'll fit.
Barely.
Barely.
Like seriously, barely. Like if this was just a little higher.
Yeah.
So it'll barely. But that's, it looks, I like the way that looks.
Yeah.
Don't you like the way
That
that
little,
looks?
yep.
I was just looking at like the, ew, look. It,
It's
like,
pretty gross.
I mean, this I don't think's ever been off since it was installed from the factory, so.
So first, we're gonna put this little plate on. So it says, ooh, this is really nice looking. And it says, put it to the right.
The handle thing. So like the handle where you turn the water on and off.
This one?
Yes.
To the right?
Yeah, so it's to your right.
Yeah, it's to the right. Okay, got it. I see what you mean.
See, it's much better than clockwise, counterclockwise on this one.
Yes. Nice.
It's gonna look, this looks really nice. I'm glad we went with the black.
Mm-hmm. This is on. Okay, hold it.
Yep.
Okay, good. There we go. Okay, put it on here. Snap hold first, I guess. Ooh. What? Any leaks?
Not yet.
No leaks yet.
Said to run it for like a minute for.
Boy, I feel like this has some decent pressure.
Replacing the standard faucet that the RV came with to this particular one was actually really easy. I mean, I want to say it took maybe 30 minutes or less. And so what we have found in RVs is replacing these types of fixtures can be really super simple, and it can really give your RV a nice upgrade look with just something a little bit more modern.
So the number 5 easy upgrade is by actually upgrading your RV mattress. And this is a great time to share that our friends over at rvmattress.com are offering an additional 5% off the best available deals right now. So for example, if there's a 25% discount, you can get an additional 5% for up to 30% off using our link and code. Now, we recently upgraded to a larger RV king size mattress here in the bedroom of the RV, as well as building day beds for the kids. And we use RV Mattress for those mattresses as well. rvmattress.com offers a broad selection of mattress sizes and dimensions, so you can pretty much have any of your RV bedding requirements taken care of through RV Mattress. Their mattresses do come conveniently packaged in compact rolled boxes, which make installation in an RV super simple, especially trying to get through some narrow RV doors or hallways. Now, all of their mattresses are shipped quickly and free from their factory in Arizona, and they've added some new options, one of which is a memory foam topper that works great for spaces like our dinette that can convert to sleeping, or places like a jackknife sofa where you can't really have like a traditional mattress. We keep our memory foam topper now from RV Mattress rolled up and in our dinette bench, so we've got it ready to go for when the kids want to bring a guest along for our travels. RV Mattress offers a generous 10-year warranty on their mattresses and a 120-night sleep trial, so you can make sure that you are 100% satisfied with your purchase. You can visit rvmattress.com/grateful to save. Check the description below for that link and all of the details on the sales. And a huge thanks to rvmattress.com for sponsoring this video.
So the next really easy upgrade that you can make and that we made was replacing this RV dinette. Now, here's the deal. That might feel like, holy cow, that seems like a huge project and it's not very easy. I mean, it was way more simpler than what we thought. You can still see there's something holding it on. So I found it. There's a screw right here, but I don't know if I can get back there without taking this off. So I've got to take off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws to take this off to get to this one screw that's still holding this on. Like, that's the most ridiculous thing that I've ever seen. Most of these dinettes that come from the factory are literally just held in with screws. And then this particular dinette we got from our friends over at Rec Pro, and it was super, super easy to install. It comes in 3 pieces. So you've got the bottom bench, like the back part, and then the back part cushion. And so I am going to put these together. These pieces that it comes in makes it very, very easy to carry. And in fact, I carried in 2 of these pieces, Ben carried in the bench part on his own, super lightweight, easy to fit through the door. So that's a total plus. I am gonna put this first one together while Ben gets the second one in, and then we'll be able to show you some of the cool features about this Rec Pro dinette.
Looks easy to put together.
3 bolts.
I know.
I mean, it doesn't get any easier than this, honestly. Okay, so to lift this up, it is gonna be easier to take this off when you go to lift this up all the way and back.
Got it.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have so much storage down here. To use this for storage, you just pull the back cushion off, which is just super easy. And then you open up this bench like this, it flips open, and you have so much space inside. Like, look at this. So much storage. I bet you Dakota can fit in there and hide and play hide and seek.
I'll be stuck for good.
You'd be stuck for good. Look at that.
So installation's really easy. I just mounted this one and it took me maybe a minute. There's a piece of wood right here to mount it on and right here. So screw it in. That's set. I'll do one on the bottom. And then screw the rest of them in. It's really easy.
This dinette is so much more lightweight than the dinette we took out. So we were actually able to get weight out of the RV by replacing the dinette with this. And then this is my favorite part about this particular dinette is that on like our old dinette and then on a lot of dinettes, you've got storage underneath with like drawers. But this, it's like a piano bench style. So you open it up. We've got our mattress topper stored on this side. But the other thing too is because of the springs that are in this particular dinette, it's a lot more comfortable for sitting. It's more like sitting on a couch versus a lot of the dinettes that come from the factory where it's like foam on top of plywood or whatever. And when you're working from the road like we do, and I'm sitting in this thing doing work, it's much, much more comfortable having this particular style of bench. So the next really easy upgrade in an RV is with light fixtures. So another mod we did as part of this Reno Phase 2 was these dimmable LED lights. Now, these came from Leisure RV, and I will put a link in the description for these below, but these are genius because they're actually dimmable LEDs. So you can change the brightness or you can turn down the brightness. So we've pretty much replaced almost all of the light fixtures. These ones up here from Leisure RV are some of my favorites because these are dimmable. And then also like this is just a standard replacement. We got this one on Amazon, but like Home Depot, anything like that. And in an RV, here's the little trick. If you want to do something that's a household fixture like this, all you need to do is make sure that you put a 12-volt bulb in it versus your standard bulbs, and you can use a regular household fixture to replace the lights.
Sometimes my genius is, it's almost frightening.
The other thing is the RV used to have like these really ugly sconce type lights, and we originally put in like a push button. It was just like a button light, right? You push it and it comes on.
They're in all the fifth wheels, basically.
They are. And we thought that that was going to be a great idea. And it turned out that having a light like in the wall blaring out like this just wasn't very nice on the eyes. So instead, what we ended up doing was putting in these USB charging ports where those lights were, because we're just getting a lot better use out of them that particular way. What?
Yeah, no, I was just pointing to them, showing them that one, that one. We put in this one for Charity's little light.
For lighting.
Speaking of lighting, we need lighting. There you go.
This is
Light your face up.
This is my favorite. Are these battery operated sconce lights. So it's a rechargeable internal battery, which is why I have this particular one right here.
You can change the temperature by holding down the button. So you can be warmer or cooler.
I feel like a movie star right now.
Or do this, right? The scary movie.
I am so scared when people don't label their personal food.
Once upon a time in a dark, dark wood. Anyway, I love these because you can take them off if you need to use the bathroom or something like that as well. It just really makes lighting in an RV so much better, but also it's really, really easy. So the next actual easy DIY project is painting. Now, if you are going to paint the RV, a lot of people have asked, what about the wallpaper? Well, wallpaper in an RV is kind of an interesting thing because it's actually kind of like a coating that goes over a lot of the plywood walls. So you just paint right over the top of it. Okay, so I think I'm done with the bedroom painting, I think. I'm going to call Ben because whenever I do painting, I always like to have somebody else put a second set of eyes on it when I think I'm done, just to make sure that I haven't looked over anything or missed any spots that I just didn't see that maybe I missed. So I'm gonna give Ben a call and have him come double check.
Wow.
The hard thing is that there's just so many small nooks and crannies that you have to hit with a brush that you can't hit with a roller. But I mean, they just don't make rollers that are this big, right? So I'm done with painting the bedroom. Woohoo! Just working on reinstalling some of the outlets and things like that. And then just a cleanup, but went on pretty well. Some places that were a little bit more difficult to get into than others, but paint is done, masking's coming down, and we're rocking and rolling in here. I'm so happy. It's brightened it up so much more. Now here are some tricks that I will give you. These are things that I learned when I painted in here that I wish I would have known before. Number one, you're going to need lots of different sizes of rollers, just because there's lots of like little small spaces, nooks and crannies and things like that when it comes to painting. The other thing is to make sure that you prep the walls well. So make sure that you clean the walls, maybe use some of like the TSP to clean the walls. Just make sure you get any grime, dirt, oils and things like that off of the walls. And then when we painted in here in these walls, I used a paint from Home Depot that is a bare one coat hide. And I did just do one coat. I didn't have to do multiple coats on the wall. And it turned out great, and it really brightens up a space. All right, so number 9 on the list is replacing some of that RV furniture. Now, this is actually a lot easier than it sounds. In fact, the majority of all of the furniture that we've replaced, which has been quite a bit, was literally just held down with some bolts. Pretty easy to take those off.
So let's go ahead and pull this couch out. I've got the wrench I need, so loosen it up. Pretty easy to pull this out. Just 4 bolts, 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. Let's jackknife it out. And then
I'm scared. Oh, a minute.
Here, lift it above the seat.
Hold on.
Looking like it?
Yeah, hold on. Okay. I just don't want to fall off the steps. One of the things that we love shopping for when we hit IKEA is different furniture options that would definitely work in an RV. So stores like IKEA that are really geared more towards small living have a lot of great furniture options. We mentioned Rec Pro earlier. They have a lot of great RV furniture options. Or just measure your space, know what sort of weight allowances that you have, and you can actually put a lot of just standard household type of furniture in an RV as well. Just make sure that it's gonna fit through that door or comes in a couple of separate pieces to get it into the RV. So number 10 on the list is shelving. So we've actually used a lot of the closet made types of shelving where we've cut that to fit and put it in various spaces of our RV to give us more storage. Really, really super simple, easy DIY that anybody can do. What actually used to be here is a TV, and we took all of the TVs out of our RV. Yes, we did. I wanted a shelf up here to be able to utilize this space because it was really empty. What we did is actually, this is a closet made shelf that we installed upside down, because being upside down, it has this lip here versus coming over. That way, anything that I put up here on travel days isn't going to slide off. It was a pretty easy install. Another thing that we've done for shelving instead of traditional shelves is we've picked up like little boxes at craft stores like Hobby Lobby, Michael's. Sometimes you can even find something like that at a thrift store. The reason we like this instead of a traditional shelf is because we do have a drivable Class A and we're in it a lot while it's in motion, means that you're not gonna have anything falling out of those shelves. because they're enclosed little boxes. So that's a super, super easy upgrade. We've done it 2 ways. We've used nano mounting tape to stick them to the wall. We've also actually put some 3/4 inch screws through several of them to adhere them to the wall in a more permanent basis. So if you'd like to maybe tackle some more larger DIY projects that aren't as simple, I'm gonna have a video with some larger RV DIYs right here.